The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
PSL, we ain't played in a while, so let's see how it's going. This divisional round. Something like that. Might be the last
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last season for this league. Just didn't pan out.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Another game to Judkins. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to try and throw it here. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Play fake. It's Milton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go play action on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and tremendous accuracy come to life.
That's my heart.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Going now on 1st down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Works it down to the 37. Tackle on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Huh, let's go.
On the counter, Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 vices.
Milton now. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Slot man motioned over. Hilton now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Return starts from the 45. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
All right, let me get back, D.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. A lot of the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
17-yard line.
Second quarter, Browns in control of it. They have it 3rd and 7. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Bronco, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hall running between the tackles. Space pass for 35. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Trust me, we really have no stake in the game up here in the booth. We don't root for anybody, but at times for great execution. And I'll speak for both of us here when I say this, Kate. You can't help but be amazed watching some of these runs. All the chaos on the field, all the massive humanity you've got to sort through to make a big play on the ground like we just watched.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Hurt. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 77 Wolf. Ready?
Now Milton to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Say, hurt. 19 Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
4th down, pass coming. Finds his man, likely. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go. Go street. 19 tight.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB a tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Hall on the give. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
1st and goal, Jets.
Yeah, I don't know. Shit don't never happen that way.
To the game.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get ball back here, get back. It's a big, it's a no, so long as you get really. So now I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. When that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You should say that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, 2 teams hailing from the AFC between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. one step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Alright, this is going to be interesting. Restart, square off. So what he did is...
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
18, Romelu, 18, let's go. 70 Lions.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on their first play. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
We've set it down from 37.
Come on, shot.
Man in motion out of the slot.
60, back to 60. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready, with Lion. Cougar Knight.
Milton back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Ready, set.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
79 Broncos. Street. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another game to Judkins. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. We'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Here's Judkins on first down. There's the intensity we expected to play off. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go. Pass to 60. 60 Bobcat.
Throwing from the gun. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
70 Lions. Hey, check that. Three.
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 10-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
19 seconds. Here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Hawk 70.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Panther 50, 19 Lions.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11.
Come on. Cowboy.
Throwing now, Milton. Finds his fullback. Short pickup to their own 31. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ready up.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. They set up the screen here for Hall. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And they could really use a good one here. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Setting up to throw. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. They look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Sticking to the air here. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. The turn starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Excuse me. At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Play fake. It's Milton. He's going deep this time. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down.
Warriors 7, Viking 18. Riggs. Ready.
It's a toss headed left with Hall. He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Okay, ready.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready. Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one finds his man, likely. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw, Milton. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I think you know me by now, Kate. I have no problem being aggressive on 2nd and inches. But the problem is the defense was more than ready for it. And now, well, now you're probably putting it in the air again. And those defensive linemen, they're pinning their ears back.
Second back, but somebody got to do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody got to do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready, check, Bobcat, check, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Check smash. Viking 18. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Check. No. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
This really should be the...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go, Reed. Go. Let's go now. Viking 18.
They've got a man in motion. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Let's go. Press all week. 7 Pirates. Ready, up.
We give to Hall on the draw. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. Narveson able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Here to Njoku. And stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pass play now. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Lee Judkins on the drop down. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Three tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. Judkins. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He gets it again. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. And here is Schmidt to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton.
Good D.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns are able to bring this back to the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go!
They'll come out throwing. On the screen, this is Sampson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete, and will bring up third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Air it out on third. Forced out. Now, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Jets. The 50. The 30. Hits the 20. And New York making a first call. Touchdown. The Jets making a one-score game before halftime. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
See, I can't develop my quarterback. He ain't playing no fucking games. Now he might have a
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10, maybe our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On the give, here's Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another one for Junkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. 19, tight. Cougar 19. Check go.
Handoff now, and Judkins. This is ahead for about 5. Wrapped up on that play by big Quentin Williams.
So really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They'll go play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. On third down, they'll go with Sampson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Go! Dragon 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw on third and 1.
Oh my God, he didn't even follow the guy.
Intercepted.
He didn't even follow the guy.
INT.
He didn't even follow the guy. What? He didn't even follow the guy.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
A throw on second and 10. Doesn't make the connection.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Damn, that sucks.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They start the drive with Hall. Escapes the defender. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Liking 18.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
On the counter, Hall Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over.
60 Eagles. Cup 19.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
60 Eagles. Smash Bronco. Ready. Bronco 80. 18. 5 in. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Arian Smith. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's the throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 65 Cougar 19. Track 60.
Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt.
McNamara in punt formation.
Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 43-yard
All
line.
right, come on.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Milton back to throw.
How did you get burned so
Down the
bad?
field. He's got Wilson.
How did you get burned so
It's a New
bad?
York touchdown. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Top rated wide receiver.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
The Browns take over first and 10. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Working now from the gun. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Browns first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. And they just get the play off. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Browns football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this lead. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates.
He's going to throw this one. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Ready up.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Go.
A give left side. Judkins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
and splits the uprights. The Browns tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Red! Rip! Deputy Lions!
Now Milton to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready!
Hall running between the tackles. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
We've set it down from 37.
Let's go! Cougar 19! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Let's go!
Up the middle, here goes Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here we go, set! Panther Street! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
To throw, Milton. And the Browns get there and take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
On the set!
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. Third down.
Let's go now! Viking 18! Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Hurt!
Milton now. It's caught by
We
Wilson.
get hit with a long-ass
Taken
curl,
a yard shy of the
bro? Come
25.
on.
Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, bro, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
It's caught right side by Johnson.
A fucking long-ass curl. Miserable for Will Other anything else.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Bringing up second down.
3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Get it. 79, Bronco 80. Go.
They go right back to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
70 range. Here we go. Start. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Looking to throw. He hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this
Damn, I wanted
drive.
to help you. And if I move maybe a second earlier, that's the lineup.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
14.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw it. Snags it near the edge. Well, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here.
Oh, he got
Don't
blocked.
get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's sack. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Browns are in the nickel for this third down call.
Cougar 19. Go.
He's back to throw.
This is the wrong defense.
He's into the 23-yard line as he's brought down. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Jets leading by 7. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Hall on the give. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock
That's good.
picks up 9 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They send a man in motion.
70 Timberwolves.
They give on 2nd to Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Hall once more. He has the 1st down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And the Jets' 1st down.
Ready. Crack 'em.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays